Hey everybody, welcome back to my layout. Hey guys, this is going to be a layout update for January 2016. As usual, I got some new stuff to show you guys that came in the last month. We'll also go for the first time, we'll go down in my new basement and have a look at that and what it's going to look like actually being down there. And just to wrap it up, I'll kind of give you an update of what I'm doing with the layout right now and why it's so empty. So we'll get right into it and we'll take a look at some of this new rolling stock. So this is the latest GP40-2W from Atlas. This is the gold version that comes with the ESU Loksound. Pretty nice locomotive from Atlas Gold line. The ESU Loksound is really awesome. You can see it's got cab figures like a lot of the Atlas stuff. So that's the new GP40-2W from Atlas Gold. I'll let you know more what I think about the ESU control after I run it for a while. I haven't got a chance to run this thing very much. The sound is amazing though, and the motor control seems pretty good. But I want to run it some more and see what it's like compared to the Tsunamis. This is one of the first ESU Loksound equipped locomotives I've gotten. So also came in at the same time were some of these new Exactrail FMC 5277 combo door boxcars, and they are super nice. I have to say, I love the Exactrail rolling stock. I got a few different ones. They're all CN variations except for one ABOX. So take a close look at the detail on these. The door details are really amazing, as well as the printing. When you zoom in on these things, it's like you're looking at the real thing. That's a lot of detail on that door. So yeah, amazing cars from Exactrail. So they released quite a few different paint schemes, but I got the CN Big Noodle as well as these ABOX, and then a patched rail box that has a CNA reporting mark. So pretty awesome. So I won't go too much into detail on these, as I showed them pretty close up in my last video, but these are the new buffer cars from Tangent. And they're just pulling all the stops on the detail on these cars now. These are just incredible. So these were 4180 cubic foot air slide hoppers. So you can see the bottom there. There's quite a bit of detail on those exit gates. It's pretty cool. So 100% prototypical as well. We see these on the unit oil trains that come up through central Alberta and go out to Hardisty to get loaded, so lots of times they'll have. I've actually photographed a few of these BNSF buffer service cars. Never actually saw these two road numbers, but I've photographed a couple that were really close. I'll throw in a photo here before we move on. So awesome modern prototype by Tangent. And the last thing I got in was, since I was putting an order with Tangent, I couldn't resist getting another one of these Pullman Standard 4750 ICG Covered Hoppers. Eventually I'd like to heavily weather it and make it look like one of the prototypes you'll see on CN nowadays, where they're just super rusty and you can barely make out the reporting marks on them. But these Tangent cars are just absolutely beautiful. So pretty pricey, so I only got one, but since I was putting in an order for those buffer cars, I thought, what the heck. So that's all the new rolling stock I got in over the last month and a bit, guys. Now we'll take a look at some footage I shot a few weeks ago at our new place. I actually went down to the basement and took some footage, so let's have a look at that. Hey guys, so we're down in my new basement. Kind of dingy right now. They haven't done the pad yet, but that's coming. You'll see they got a heater down here drying out the rocks so that they can do the slab. That's how they do basements in the winter up here in Canada. So those four posts will be the outside of the curved staircase that comes down here. You can see the heater in the background there, propane fired heater, drying the basement out. And then that corner over there will be the hot water tank and furnace, and my work area will be right here. It's kind of hard to see, but I drew some lines in the rocks just to kind of show where the peninsulas will be. So that's the we're on the CP side right now. This is the CN side. You can see the two lines there. This will be Jasper Yard coming around here, and then the two reverse loops. So I'm getting pretty excited. It's coming along nicely. So next step I think will be the pad down here and the staircase, so that'll be nice. Won't have to climb in through a window to get down here anymore. Alright, let's head back. So as you saw in the opening clip, the yard's looking pretty bare. I was going through the process of packing up all the CP stuff, getting ready to switch it over to CN. Was going to take down all my CN stuff and run some CN trains for the last few months that I have the layout, and then pack them away as well. One thing I also wanted to do in the next couple months, I haven't speed matched any of the CN stuff, so I want to get that done before I don't have the layout anymore to do it, because this layout actually works really well for speed matching. You got such a long loop and it just goes around and around, so you can really run the engines in before you speed match them. So that's going to be one thing I'm doing over the next couple months. So probably won't be building very much, but I want to get those CN, all those engines you see up there on the shelf, get them all speed matched the way I did my CP ones before I take the layout down. A lot of guys have asked about it, so I'll probably do a how I speed match video with one of them, and it'll be maybe 10 or 20 minute long video, and I'll take it right through all the steps that I do using the speed tunnel. So that's the plan for the next few months anyway, guys. That's all the time the layout's got left. So February and March, and then the end of March it's got to come down. So that's what I'll be up to, and getting everything packed up and ready for the big move. So that'll wrap up this layout update, guys. That'll get us up to the end of January, start of February. One thing I also wanted to mention this week, or this weekend I guess, is the Old Model Train and Hobby Show. So I'll be taking my Fremo module there and setting up with the independent Fremo group. So if anybody's around Olds this weekend, you want to come see some pretty good modeling, that independent Fremo group, those guys have some really nice stuff. So I think they'll have a pretty big layout, and my sound source module will be there all weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, I think it starts at 10. It's in the old college there in Olds, Alberta. So that's everything, guys. As always, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.